no, I've never tried.
You're talking now.
Why, so I am. Easy, isn't it?
Easiest thing there is, Aunt Em says.
Why, if it was hard, I'd never be able to do it.
Why not?
I haven't got a brain.
Oh. Well, I don't worry. Plenty of people get on fine without brains.
I hope you're right. Have you got one?
A brain? Sure.
Why, don't you think it's foolish of me to spend the rest of my life on the top of this pole?
I don't suppose it's very comfortable.
Not only that, what good am I?
Well, don't you scare crows?
No, they take one look at me and go on eating corn. They know I'm fastened here. You see, they've got brains.
Oh, well, then there's not much point of your being there.
That's what I think, if I could think.
Do you want me to help you down?
Would you?
Can you walk?
Oh, no, I've never tried.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Just like your bull can't walk.
You see, it was only made this morning.
My, you're young.
When were you made?
Oh, years and years ago.
You must be very well stuffed.
I'm not stuffed at all.
What holds you up?
Oh, bones and all sorts of things.
You're a very unusual scarecrow.
I'm not a scarecrow. I'm a person like the Munchkins.
You're a different color.
Oh, that's just my dress.
Well, there really is a lot to learn, isn't there?
Yeah, I guess so. Doesn't that hurt you?
What's hurt?
Well, what you don't know doesn't hurt you, I guess. Well, now that we can walk, where shall we go? Well, we can't go both ways.
You're going to Emerald City, aren't you?
Yeah, me and Toto are going to go back to ask the wizard if he could send us back to Kansas.
Do you suppose the Great Oz could give me a brain?
It wouldn't hurt to ask him.
Is it all right if I go with you, Dorothy?
Of course it's all right, Scarecrow. But just as long as you're willing to go all that way just to get a brain.
A brain? I finally had a brain. I could while away the hours, convert and rid the flowers, console and rid the rain. In my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts are busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain. With the thoughts I'd be thinking I could be another Lincoln if I only had a brain. Oh, I can tell you why the ocean near the shore. I could take the things I've never thought before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just nothing, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. And perhaps I deserve you and be even worthy of you if I only had a brain.
What was that?
Sounded like somebody in trouble.
It sounded over here. Look, Scarecrow.
Why? What is it?
I guess it looks like a big tin soldier.
Can you let me on if you don't mind?
It can talk.
I talk is better if you oil my job.
What's he saying, Scarecrow?
Oil can. Oil my job.
Something about oil.
Oil can, that's it. He's over here. There it is. Oh. Thank you.
Oil my job.
There, much better.
Thank you. Much better.
Goodness, what was the trouble?
I rested, that's all. Now if you could oil my arms, I could put this axe down.
Okay.
Does your elbow still squeak, Dorothy?
Never mind that now. Oil my legs, please.
So you're really alive?
Certainly, my dear. Is that so surprising?
Well, in Kansas it would be.
Even in Odd is quite unique. For all I know, the tinsmith made only one like me before he left.
Well, if you ask me, he did a pretty good job.
There's only one thing wrong with me.
What?
Listen. Holly, you see, I haven't got a heart. The tinsmith forgot to give me one.
Oh, don't cry.
Can you give
Oh,
me
you want my handkerchief?
No, the oil can. I'm resting again.
What?
There's only one thing I need to be the happiest tin man alive, and that's a heart. When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, but yet they're torn apart. Just because I'm presuming I could be kind of human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and often sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy who shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me a balcony above a voice sings low.
Where art thou, Romeo?
I hear a beat. How sweet, just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. I would stay young and chipper, then I'd lock it with the zipper if I only had a heart.
The Scarecrow and I are going to Emerald City. Me and Toto are going to ask the Great Wizard to send us back to Kansas. And I'm going to ask him for a brain.
Do you suppose the Great Oz could give me a heart?
I was going to suggest you come along to see if you would.
I'd like to very much.
But if you have any sense, you ask the Great Oz for a brain. What good's a heart if you don't know how to use it?
I'll take the heart. Brains cannot give you happiness, and happiness is the best thing in the world.
Well, come on then. Let's be off to see the wizard.
Do you know the way?
Oh, look! The old brick road! Follow the old brick road. Follow the old brick road. Follow, 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 follow the old brick road. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard.
You know what? I think I'm scared.
I know I am.
Now, Dorothy, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Just lions, tigers, and bears.
Dorothy, the scarecrow and I'll take care of you.
Yeah, of course you will. Anyway, I got the ruby slippers and Belinda's bag for every neighbor. Just click my heel 3 times. So yeah, my heels together 3 times. Call her name, and she'd come. So who's afraid of some old bears?
That's the way to talk.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz. Oh my God!
Put up your dukes and fight. Come on now. What? Are you men or are you mice? Come on, bring it. I'll fight you both at once. A softie, eh? Well, I have half a mind to rend you limb from limb.
Leave us alone, you big bully!
Hey, that hurt.
Why, you're nothing but a coward.
Can I help it?
Oh, stop! You're too big to cry.
But it's so humiliating.
What is?
A fine king of beasts I am, and yet I'm scared of everything. I wish I was dead, but I'm afraid to die too.
Stop crying. We're not gonna...
Ah! Put that relax away, will you?
What are you afraid of?
How would you feel if you lived in a big, dark forest with nothing but wild beasts around you and those bears?
Do you fight them?
Shh! Oh no, I roared at them and they went away.
Then what are you afraid of bears for?
Suppose one day one of them doesn't run away. And on top of everything, I'm always hungry.
In the forest here, I should think there'd be plenty of game to kill.
Oh, there is. It's just that I can't stand the sight of blood.
What you need is courage.
Courage. You're telling me, pal. If I only had courage. Life is sad, believe me, missy. When you're born to be a sissy. Without the women were. But I could change my habits nevermore. Be scared of rabbits if I only had the nerve. I'm afraid there's no denying. I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse if I only had the nerve. Oh, I'd be in my stride, a king down to the core. Why, I'd roar the way I never roared before, and then I'd rough and roar some more. I would show the dinosaurs was king around the forest, a king they better serve. Why, my regal bees are I could be another Caesar if I only had the nerve.
Well, we're all going to Emerald City because we're all going to ask the Great Oz for something. I'm going to ask him to send me back to Kansas.
And I would ask him for a brain.
And I for a heart.
Who is this Oz?
He's a wizard.
Could he give me courage?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I'm afraid to ask him. He might say no.
Oh, come on. You won't be any worse off than you are now, old man.
I wouldn't know how to conduct myself in court. I ain't no social lion.
But it's the only sensible thing to do.
And we'd like to have you with us,
Yeah, cross your heart on that, pal.
if I had a heart.
Well, as long as you gals and that dog over there aren't ashamed to see me for a coward like myself.
Of course not.
Off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here